It's one player, two player, put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on!
At least aim for that one aspect of like, it's related.
Nah, you're right, because like the big twist needs to be revealed
because
he didn't die.
The big twist, because if you just have like, oh well, then they fight like North Nebraska, it's like, it doesn't fucking mean anything. Like if you fight him like, oh, you have to fight him where he dies, and then like a big dramatic cutscene at the end. He's like, you are besting me.
You bested me. No, fuck.
They,
Nothing bad
that
ever
fucking
happens to the
shat my
Kennedys.
pants.
You have bested me in combat.
In my hour of need. In my hour of need.
I call upon the sun in all of the elements of the
Oh, you
world.
can barely see the spinner.
I will form this giant bomb filled with spirits and souls, and I shall deem it
For
the spirit bomb.
I filled it with the souls of the damned.
And also the innocent. Pretty much just souls.
Mainly just souls in general.
Really just a broad brush stroke, really.
Oh, I have more pictures.
More on drugs somewhere in there, maybe. Did he do that? No, that was Reagan.
That's Ronald Reagan. He was the Cuban Missile Crisis president.
Yeah.
He was like, I gotta stop the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Oh, so we gotta do Ronald Reagan for the third game. And it's gotta be that Ronald Reagan did die
Yeah.
and was brought back as a necromancer.
It's like, hello there, little fella. Come back as me, Ronald Reagan. I've come back as a little skeleton man.
And the reveal has to come later in the story, because it just has to look like a necromancer, where he's just skeleton, and it gets revealed later in the story that it's Ronald Reagan, but he's a skeleton, so you can't tell.
Wow.
I got a stuffed nose, I'm not happy about it.
That do anything? The iconic Lumberjack games. We gotta learn to do it. I love some of the. I love this. I love the setup for this whole like lumberjack.
I thought they were drawing a UFO.
There's a UFO right there.
I'm not gonna lie, because I played Spyro, and like one of the themes of the third game is that like Hunter keeps fighting
aliens,
space sheep,
and he's like
and space cows.
He's getting anal probed by them. Goes, oh!
So here's the thing, right? I want them to remake one last Spyro game, and then I'm good, and that's Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, because it was so close to being perfect. It was just buggy because of its time crunch, like they rushed it. So I'd like them to remake that one, and then go make Spyro 4.
What if they just remastered it and fixed all the bugs?
No, because they'd have to make it in the new engine, so it'd have to be a remake.
Meow.
Because there's no way that Toys for Bob would be it. Because that's the thing, right? Is it was a Sierra game. So like, I don't even think that engine still exists.
I don't know if Bentley has anything to do. No, it's just Murray. We can get the Murray one out of the way. It's gonna be kind of the most annoying one. The RC Combat Club's an okay mission.
That's the only reason why I think Enter the Dragonfly would have to be remade, not just remastered, is because I don't think the engine exists anymore. I don't even think some of the files exist anymore.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because it was a Sierra game, and they got purchased like 3 or 4 times throughout the years. So I don't even know if you could find them.
It might still exist.
It might, but I don't think it does. And a remake would probably do it better service anyway. That way, the art style could remain consistent.
Meow. Istanbul, like a stud, that was a stud.
Wait, you have to do an RC thing?
Yeah. That's why I'm doing this one first.
No.
It's kind of it's an okay-ish mission. It's not like horrifically difficult from what I remember, but it's like it can be a little annoying because the car controls a little jank.
I got
But
yeah, if you all remember if you've watched Bloodborne, you know that Corey and I have differing opinions on remakes. I mean, I believe that remakes can be beneficial, but I do agree with you that I think everybody's doing them and they don't fucking need to.
I like that we're just getting this guy's fucking decapitated head over here.
What?
So we gotta basically do Moose Face as Marie, and Sly's gotta get up there and get that moose head, which is just some guy's decapitated head apparently.
Oh. Okay.
Just some fucking insane not complications, some insane implications if you just think about it for like 2 seconds. I don't think I'm allowed to kill any of these guys. But I could be wrong on that one.
And then I would like a remake of Twin Insanity. That'd be rad.
Well, I wouldn't mind, because then they get out of the shit they didn't actually like get to add in the game.
Yeah, that's my condition with remakes,
'Cause
right?
that's
is
the-
add in the cut content.
That's the biggest thing with Crash Twinsanity 2 is like it's unfinished. So much of that game got cut. This part was fucking freaks me out a little bit.
No, I can feel that. Yeah.
Like nothing's gonna happen, but it fucking freaks me
Yeah,
out.
like if we went down the list of remakes I want, most of them are rather reasonable because I want games that deserve remakes. I don't fucking think that like Tomb Raider.
2013.
No, so here's my deal. So Tomb Raider got a trilogy remaster. I
Uh-huh.
think the first 3 should have been remade as one game in the new engine.
Oh my god, what the hell?
That's what I think they should have done. But they didn't, because Square Enix sold the Tomb Raider rights. So all that was still getting hashed out. That's my theory, anyway.
Here, Marie, take this guy's decapitated head. I'm out of here, bye. He's just doing. Dude, is that fucking Moose Face? Ooh.
What's going on?
So we're now doing the RC.
Ah.
We gotta do a bet to get a thing.
What are remakes that you would want to see?
Joe Mum.
Aside from the Twin Sanity one. Like, these are old games that deserve remakes to, like, add in the cut content and shit like that.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. So
Because mine are... I've got 3 of them, and that's just Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, Crash Twinsanity, and then Crash Tag Team Racing. And that's it. Oh, and the first ever Resident Evil, the first one. I would remake it as Resident Evil 1, but you would start the game in 0. The train,
yeah.
and then you would progress the game, and then you would be in the mansion. That's how I would do it.
There we go. See, it's not too bad. It was kind of janky. I got real close though.
I did, yeah.
So now we know the location of the Northern Light Battery. That's such an oddly. I like this. Like, well, that seems like a very specific thing to ask. But okay, well, since you won,
Says you won and I owe ya.
and I owe you, eh? No, the worry was
Yeah,
delighted.
I would honestly remake Resident Evil 1 and then as like 0 and 1 combined, and then do DLC for it, which would be Raccoon City Operation Raccoon City, and then I'd be done with remakes. Maybe go do Code Veronica.
I'd like either a remake made or just an updated version of those Resident Evil Outbreak, the weird like
Ooh.
PS2 one. That's,
Yeah,
like,
that'd be
online.
kind of cool.
That'd be kind of dope.
Because Operation Raccoon City would be rad to do as DLC for the
There's
first
a
one.
redirection or the other one. Yeah, we'll do the
Because that's the thing I think people misunderstand is that some of those Resident Evil games were really short. They were short and sweet. So like you could just
Oh my
you
God.
could do remakes, and then
much
you could
fucking
do
shit
the
happening.
shorter side story games as DLC.
Oh, hello.
You
Hello.
could get away with it too. Are you like dying? No, you're being chased.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the red is. That energy drink is really doing a lot of heavy lifting right now.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna live. We're gonna live.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I just know that it's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe just like fucking order one online or go to a bookstore. I guess like the 2000s, so online shopping is a little like not as advanced.
Well, Amazon was doing books right now, so
Fucking order one on Amazon. Get that shit airdropped.
was AirDrop a thing?
No. Well, I mean, they've always been dropping shit out of fucking like helicopters and stuff for the longest time. But, like,
Could you imagine fucking getting a package from Amazon and then like it's just dropped from a helicopter?
I mean, they want to do that with like drones.
Well, yeah, they do. I don't see that working. I don't see it working at all.
I don't either.
That's a massive fucking invasion of privacy for one, and for two, I don't see that being reliable at all.
Most people just fucking throw shit at drones. It's awesome.
I cannot trust humanity to fucking use drones for anything, let alone fucking the postal service.
Damn it.
There was a postal worker I interacted with once, and he was like, "I actually hate that we deliver for Amazon now, because now it means that there's a Sunday shift when we're supposed to have Sundays off." And I was like, "That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. That sucks." Oh my god.
Laser. Flip. You've done it, you flipped the fucking laser's eye. And now we gotta go outside. Then we gotta go put crystals around to redirect it.